Good evening. Young comedian Eurydice Dixon has been identified as the victim of the alleged rape and murder at Princes Park.
On Tuesday night, it's understood Dixon performed at the Highlander bar in the city. On her way home, police say she crossed paths with James Todd, now charged with her rape and murder.
So after the event, Daniel Andrews took to Twitter, making comments that were just totally off the mark. So the message to Victorian women is this: stay home or don't. Go out with friends at night or don't. Go about your day exactly as you intended on your terms, because women don't need to change their behaviour, men do. Really, this isn't going to be a woman-man issue now, is it? This is about a person who is on the spectrum who raped and murdered a girl on her way home at night. This is not a men versus women's violence issue. This is something that you, as the government, must fix. He also said, we'll keep asking why didn't she leave him, instead of asking, why did he hurt her? We'll keep asking, why was she alone in the dark, instead of asking, why was he? We'll keep ignoring the real problem instead of actually fixing it. Yes, it does seem you'll keep ignoring the real problem instead of actually fixing it, Mr. Andrews. Making an issue like this being about violence against women is missing the point completely. Yes, of course, we all want violence against women to stop. But we also know in the world that bad things are going to happen. And simply putting your head in the sand and ignoring it, or virtue signalling, is not going to fix the problem. No amount of speech of men respecting women is going to stop these horrible events. The perpetrators of these crimes are deaf to our calls to respect women. They are violent criminals. If these criminals are not swayed by the threats of serious jail time, I do not think they will be moved to compassion by the calls to treat women nicely.
Can you talk to us and talk to the community a little bit about the safety of women on the streets of Melbourne at the moment? You know, we've had incidents including Gilmar, and we've got these two which we're thinking may be separate. What do you want to pass on as your message to?
Look, I mean, my message is that you know, people need to be aware of their own personal security, and just be mindful of their surroundings, and that's just everywhere that they should be. If people have any concerns at any time for, you know, their personal security, call 000. We would much rather have too many calls than too few.
I'm sure Eurydice was not thinking at the time she was attacked, or any person in the middle of being attacked is thinking, I'm not sure if I should call 000. Maybe they don't need to know about this. I'm sure everyone would always call 000 if they had the chance, but the reality is we don't always have that chance. As the saying goes, when seconds count, the police are minutes away. Police cannot be there all the time, and the reality is we do need to be able to defend ourselves.
Yeah, she said she was almost home. That is such a heartbreaking thing to say and to know, given what happened to her. How many more Australian women need to die? What is happening in this country when a woman can't walk home on her own at night, can't get home safely at night? We just need to fix it, don't we? We need to fix it fast.
Some politicians have been speaking about this. This is Senator David Leyonhjelm speaking on this issue previously.
What's realistic to try to advocate for a change there? Perhaps something like mace?
Yeah, mace, pepper spray, personal tasers, they're freely available in almost every other country of the world. You're not even allowed to own a bulletproof vest in Australia. You know, that's even a prohibited weapon. I think non-lethal means of self-defence should be deregulated, basically. You should be able to use them, you know, where and when required. If you don't want to use them, don't use them. If you do think you might need it, you're out at night and you're assaulted, it might save your life.
For far too long, we've been left exposed to the dangers of violence, left without the means to adequately defend ourselves. Give Victorians the right to use non-lethal means of defence. Change the laws to allow people to carry items for the purpose of defending themselves. Lift the bans on the ownership of non-lethal items such as mace and tasers. If you do not, then every assault and murder leaves more blood on your hands.